Don't kill the world, don't let her down. Do not destroy basic ground. Don't kill the world, our means of life. Lend ear to nature's cry.
UV Power Training is an EWCETA accredited, highly experienced, value-driven, renewable energy company that offers solar energy solutions since 2003. UV Power Training 2018 projects train 350 employed learners in the Northern Cape and employ 225 learners in KZN, of which 22 are disabled.
We focus generally on renewable energy, with solar energy in specific. And the reason for that is there is a huge demand for solar energy in South Africa at this moment, especially with government in all their programs to deliver on green and renewable energy. And the gap was noticed many years ago on how many resources we still need to fulfill and close the gap of government demands. Therefore, we decided to train learners in the proper manner to be able to be absorbed by government in their projects and also by corporate companies across South Africa.
Our mission is to ensure that the unique UV Power business model is sustained in all replications through proper and continuous information, skills, and new technology updates on a regular basis. Our product range will therefore always maintain its status as most efficient and cost-effective in the market, where it will be well placed and utilized by the broader public and business sector. Our vision is to replicate our business model all over South Africa as part of our skills transfer and community upliftment drive.
UV Power Group of companies within the research and development entity has many patented solar products that we've designed in-house by South Africans for South Africa, for the South African market. All our products, especially our solar water geyser, that is so much needed on the YES program rollout, are 100% local content, made by our learners, installed by our learners and maintained by our learners.
More than 50% of grade 12 learners leave school each year without basic skills to seek work. The youth unemployment rate has risen to above 50%. And ways of reducing this is to provide learnership and skills programs that will provide young people with the necessary work skills and entrepreneurial knowledge which could enable them to start their own cooperatives and small businesses.
UV Power Training is CETA accredited for electrical engineering NQF level 3 and for renewable energy NQF level 3.
In line with EWCETA's initiative to focus on learnerships and skills programs, UV Power Training has established programs where we train over 1,000 learners per year, with the intention of placing them in employment within the renewable energy industry. The aim is to establish UV Power Training centers in all 9 provinces.
Most of the learners that we as UV Power train, we always try by all means to place them somewhere. We also, our training in our facility here in our hub, we got a place whereby they're doing their practical training. Some of the models that they're doing in there, they're taking it to the customers outside there to go sell, to go do it themselves there outside there, because we're doing practical things here at UV Power.
Our main aim is that we want the children to come out of our training academy and trying to find placements for them and put them in jobs.
Then also we look at training of the learners, unemployed youth, to be able to upskill them and train them to be absorbed in those specific contracts and projects from government and corporates alike.
All our learning activities and facilities are learner-centered. And you'll find that we employ diverse methodology and didactics in order to reach out to learners so that effective learning and teaching, yes, you must have heard us differently, we actually teach our learners.
In my class, I do have
normal students, integrated students, and disabled students. So I'm trying by my level best to make sure that the able student understand the disabled student, and we try by all means to just let them fit in so that we don't discriminate them amongst like anything that we do. We try to find balance, and the amount of attention I have to just make sure that it is right there. Don't let the disability get the better of you.
The control measures that we have put in place is the access control, which we have the biometric system. When the learners come in the morning, they go to put in their aprons, and when they leave at 3 o'clock, they put in their aprons again. This also helps us in making sure that the learners are here the entire day. The stipends are a weekly amount that the learners are paid. For the whole week, they are given a certain amount which is paid through in their salaries on a Friday.
Well, as President Ramaphosa announced it this year, that he wants to create 1 million jobs over 3 years, which is very ambitious, but with the assistance of small and medium and large enterprise and corporate South Africa, we believe it's doable. Now, many of those jobs will be in the renewable energy field. If we equip our learners to go out immediately, we will have the skills to fit into a solar water heating program or a lighting program. They fit into the YES program immediately without additional training.
The practical training offered by UV Power Training in the KZN facility is based on the SABS approved, patented, 100% local design solar water heater systems, solar 12-volt lighting systems, solar street lights and geyser blankets. This learnership program is available to corporates wanting to assist young people in acquiring the necessary skills, which in turn can assist them in finding employment in the future.
To be registered to the corporate, firstly we would like to thank UV Power and Mr. Jan Grobler for giving us the opportunity while we were still doing the learnership at Renewable Energy. So he granted us the opportunity to do the co-op as a group. So we decided among the 5 of us, we're going to start the co-op because it's a selective group of which we work initially to working together to making one goal.
Yes, we are focusing on renewable energy and solar energy, but not only on geysers, but also as well as on street lights, rural areas, anything that we can use to save energy.
Our primary services, with the help of Mr. David, we are planning to do the solar installation geysers, to putting street lights and be able to do the households in majorly focusly on the rural areas where we see the struggle of electricity. As we can all know that Eskom has bigger problems, but we're offering the solution that if you don't want to go big, go solar because it will last you for a long time. So our main cooperative program is we'll focus on the solar installation, the geyser installation, the street lights installation, and all the housing of installation.
Us, honestly, no. UV Power helped us a lot in everything. It guided us, and then it also taught us about the cooperatives and made everything possible. So it was much easier doing it through UV Power.
No, it won't be based on KZN because that'd be too rude for us to focus on only KZN. The whole of South Africa need this opportunity to be able to have the opportunity that will be granted to them so that the whole South Africa cannot rely on Eskom alone, but will be relying on us as the solar installers.
We'd like to thank UV Power for helping us to open a cooperative and guiding us along the steps till now.
So the meaning of a co-op to us, it means a lot because now we are able to start our own businesses around South Africa and making all the globe. We are with the help of Mr. Jan Grobler, just as he selected us to guide us, and we are working towards the common goal of making this cooperative work. And our name of the cooperative, as he registers us and we grant us the opportunity, is Photovoltaic. And we thank him for all the support he gave us through the registration process and everything so that we can be one of the global industry in SA.
As we understand, the BBBEE scorecard has got a large element attached to the training of the youth. And where the corporate can actually get involved is actually funding learnerships, which then assist them with getting the points on the BEE scorecard. And then that assists the youth, which then in turn assists the unemployment rate. And that then tackles the unemployment one job at a time.
The benefits to corporates in sending learners to UV Power Training include acquiring an appropriately trained recruitment pool of potential employees, Employers will be able to select employees from a wider pool of appropriately qualified workers who have developed skills that are relevant to the company's specific work context. Increased return on investment in training due to transfer of learning. Increased grant disbursement from skills levy contributions. SARS offers companies attractive tax incentives for participating in learnerships. These incentives are deductions on companies' taxable income that can be claimed for each learnership candidate a company has in its employment. UV Power is constantly researching and developing new products to supply South Africa with cost-effective power solutions. Everyone has a right to electricity and hot water, and UV Power strives to make that possible.